West African nation of Guinea is recognised as a global biodiversity hotspot. Guinea's 12 million people share their home with this rich biodiversity, including chimpanzees. The population of chimpanzees in West Africa has declined by over 80% in the last 20 years. In 2016, chimps were classified as a critically endangered subspecies by the International Union for the Conservation of Nature. As a result of this dramatic decline, the government of Guinea has implemented plans to protect 15% of its land by 2020. But in the buffers of these protected areas, humans and animals live closely together, which can cause conflict, including the poaching of chimpanzees for bushmeat. The Chimpanzee Conservation Centre, or CCC, works within the Haut-Niger National Park to protect chimpanzees that have been orphaned by poaching and illegal wildlife trafficking. They rescue and rehabilitate orphaned chimps so that some of them can be returned to the wild in protected areas. They also raise awareness with local communities and the international community about the threats faced by wild chimps, such as illegal wildlife trafficking. This year, the TheERMFoundation has been working with CCC in the Haut-Niger National Park, where a group of 7 chimps were released in 2008. Sapanta Aguada from TheERM's Paris office undertook social consultations with communities in the national park to gain a better understanding of the pressures that lead to human-animal conflict and identify potential solutions. These recommendations include community and economic development projects and investment in livelihoods, such as soap making, beekeeping, improved agriculture, and establishing tree nurseries. It also identified the critical need for improvements in basic infrastructure, such as access to water and healthcare. A central recommendation was to involve local communities in the conservation of the chimps so that they can become leading advocates and work more closely with the Ghanaian authorities. CCC's work to protect these endangered chimps is, however, compounded by broader anthropogenic pressures within the Haut-Niger National Park, such as timber harvesting and slash-and-burn agriculture and forest fires, and artisanal gold mining in the areas where the chimps have been released. CCC now seeks to expand this collaboration and pursue additional financial and technical support to implement the TheERM recommendations for local development, with the twin objectives of protecting the chimpanzees, but also improving the conditions of the people who live alongside them.